How do you learn about a resource-based economy? Well, let's first start with the definition according to the Venus Project. A resource-based economy is a holistic social and economic system in which the planetary resources are held as the common heritage of all the Earth's inhabitants. The current practice of rationing resources through monetary methods is irrelevant, counterproductive, and falls far short of meeting humanity's needs. Simply stated, within a resource-based economy, we will utilize existing resources rather than money to provide an equitable method of distribution in the most humane and efficient manner. It is a system in which all goods and services are available to everyone without the use of money, credits, barter, or any other form of debt or servitude. To better understand a resource-based economy, consider this. If all the money in the world disappeared overnight, as long as topsoil, factories, personnel, and other resources were left intact, we could build anything we needed to fulfill most human needs. It is not money that people require, but rather free access to most of their needs without worrying about financial security or having to appeal to government bureaucracy. In a resource-based economy of abundance, money will become irrelevant. We have arrived at a time when new innovations in science and technology can easily provide abundance to all the world's people. It is no longer necessary to perpetuate the conscious withdrawal of efficiency by planned obsolescence, perpetuated by our old and outworn profit system. If we are genuinely concerned about the environment and our fellow human beings, if we really want to end territorial disputes, war, crime, poverty, and hunger, we must consciously reconsider the social processes that led us to a world where these factors are common. Like it or not, it is our social processes, political practices, belief systems, profit-based economy, our cultural-driven behavioral norms that led to and support hunger, war, disease, and environmental damage. The aim of this new social design is to encourage an incentive system no longer directed toward the shallow and self-centered goals of wealth, property, and power. These new incentives would encourage people toward self-fulfillment and creativity, both materially and spiritually. Alright, so that's the definition according to the Venus Project and resource-based economy. What is it and how do you learn about it? Well, what is it? I can go on for a long time, but it is a holistic world social organization system. Basically, anything that is smaller scale than the entire world is not related to a resource-based economy. Now, patchwork solutions and smaller types of solutions, certainly, I would actually encourage people to work on those things. But understanding what a resource-based economy is, you have to understand that it is an entire, by definition, it is global. Therefore, things that are not globally inclusive are not resource-based economy. So just to clarify what it is. Now, how do you learn about it? How do you understand what it is? Well, number one is the book, The Best That Money Can't Buy. This book, it's about 12 years old now, and it's just released a 6th edition. Not very many changes, just some grammatical corrections, some punctuation, and stuff like that. Fantastic book. It's #1 method. It's $18 on Kindle. It is $20-something if you order it off the website over here, and the venusproject.com. That's #1 method, but it's not. That's just the beginning. There's many other things. There's movies like The Paradise or Oblivion, Future by Design. These are all free on the internet, by the way. There's the YouTube series, which is on this channel. We have all kinds of seminars, talking with Jacques and Roxanne, talking with volunteers about these subjects. There are the main Venus Project, the Venus Project here on YouTube. There is the website. The website is one of the biggest contributors, or one of the biggest sources of information you can find about what is a resource-based economy. Now, I want to clarify, what is a resource-based economy is much different than what is the Venus Project. Those are two distinct things, and one of the main goals of the Venus Project is to educate, and educate the world, and as many people as we can, about a resource-based economy. Alright, so we got the book, #1. Now, this could be a 5-step process, it could be a 20-step process, but the book #1, this CD and DVD collection, Jacques Fresco lecture series, contains, I'm not sure exactly how many, a lot. 16 and 16, I believe, so 32 total. Classic lecture series are very good. The ones from 2011 and 2010, 2011, that's the ones you'll see on DVD with Jacques sitting in front of the camera. Very good. I would say that's mid-level information. And the classic lectures from the 70s and 80s would be high level information, I would say. And that would, or yeah, 70s and 80s is when he recorded them. And the concepts contained in those are invaluable. And now the CDs are, this whole package here I think is $282, but soon we may have it to where you can actually purchase them piece by piece, lecture by lecture off the website and or off of subscription-based YouTube. So look for that. If you're unable to spend $282 on this, look for the specific lecture by lecture. Also, our team members, if you're a POC, if you're in the POC orientation, if you're in any of our teams, we are very happy to make sure you get your hands on these lectures, get your hand on the book. One way or another, we have volunteers willing to give people books, including myself. Volunteers willing to give copies of the CDs and DVDs, not pirated copies, but actual copies. So if we have people interested enough in this information, we will find a way to get it to them. So anyway, again, book, CDs, websites, Paradise for Oblivion, Future by Design, the countless lectures on the Venus Project YouTube channel, and many, many other places. But I want to be very clear in the end of this, is that this is not a week-long thing. This is not a month-long thing. This is even much longer than a year, or 2 years, or 4 years, or 20 years to comprehend these types of things. To remove the bullshit from your brain and replace it with relevant and more accurate data is a hard thing for humans to do. You've spent how many years? 20 years, 30 years, 40 years already filling it full of maybe 50% accurate data. The other 50% needs to be removed, and that's a tough thing to do because they're reinforced every day in our culture through media, through dogma, through anything you can think of. So resource-based economy can take, understanding it well enough to even talk about with another person can take months, can take years, and be ready for that. My mantra is generally, you can't watch one video, agree with it, and think therefore you understand. So there's a difference between agreeing with something, understanding it, and internalizing it. And 99.9% of the people that see the Venus Project or think they understand a resource-based economy are simply just watching a video and agreeing with it. Very few are actually understanding it, and even fewer are actually internalizing it. You can also learn about resource-based economy by taking TVP's foundational course, which you can find by visiting the website www.thevenusproject.com. And what I found most important is to actually, once you are studying a concept or idea, and it might be giving you a challenge. In fact, even if the idea or concept is not challenging you very much, it is still the highest benefit you can get through this information is to bounce the ideas off of other people, to explain them to other people. And we use TeamSpeak, we use Skype for these purposes. Many people use Facebook, and you have to you can fall into the trap of thinking you understand something without actually understanding it, because we can all trick ourselves into all kinds of things. We all filter through our own bias and subjectivity and our past experience and all of that. So the best method of learning these concepts, ideas, is to talk with each other people learning this stuff, and then eventually talk to those who are very well informed about these subjects to verify that what you're thinking about the concept or idea is correct or is accurate or in line with Jacques Fresco's intention behind the RBE and behind the Venus Project. So all those things, check them all out, do them, then formulate questions, and I think we will all be too happy to help you out. So that's it for now. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you would like to help out the show, donate via PayPal on the main website. Head to thevenusproject.com, click Donate, TVP Education, click on PayPal, and enter your information. Thank you for your support.